crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning. Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com with your morning horn of disease, your sip of tea, decaffeinated tea. I'll tell you why in a second. It is the new year. As usual, Amy and I go on all right, it's time to get healthy like everybody else. But Amy took it to the extreme a couple years ago and put together a website for the Road to Ruta family called the Raw Food Reboot. It's raw21reboot.com. It walks you through a 30-day raw food eating program. First week is just raw foods, no cooked foods, no caffeine, no booze, no smoking. None of the bad stuff, just raw food, real food. The second week is you put it all in a blender and make smoothies all week. It could be fruit smoothies, which I tend to like, vegetable smoothies. Basically, you're taking your raw food and you're digesting it for yourself before you put it in your body. And then the third week is raw juices. You just squeeze all the nutrients out of all your raw food and voila, you drink raw juices all week. And you might think it's hard. It's really not that hard. After you get over a couple humps, it works amazingly well. It does quite a few things. For me, you'll see me shrink before your very eyes. Those of you who have seen me do this, cleanse. Yes, it's the way I should eat every day, but I know I can't. Well, I can, but I choose not to. So we are going through the Raw Food Reboot. You guys are welcome to do it. Go to Raw21 Reboot and start today. Go check it out. All right, there's so much to talk about. It is the beginning of a new year. We have posted, and you can buy right now tickets for the Freedom Roadshow. We have 20, what is it? 1, 2, 3. We have 6 dates planned for the first part of this roadshow. Leg 1, part 1, whatever you want to call it. We're going to Sonoma, Santa Barbara, Los Angeles, San Diego, Phoenix, and Vegas. So we're basically starting in the West and going down. Then we'll be moving to Texas, Louisiana, Florida, and back to Colorado. And then we'll go in the summer up to the upper states. The plan is to do 3 of these this year. 3, and we should be coming near you somewhere. Somewhere we should show up near you if you live in the United States. But now's the time you can get your tickets. This will, we only have a limited number for each place. So we're going to limit the number of people who can go. It sucks, but it's just the way we got to do it to plan for these things. We don't have the sites picked yet. We're doing that right now. Depending on how many tickets we sell, we're going to pick a site. Usually it's a restaurant or a bar where you can get cocktails and something to eat and watch the show and listen to the show. Shows are fun. Those of you who went to the Phoenix show or have seen footage of it, it's a blast. We talk about cryptos, we talk about freedom, we talk about silver, we sing songs, we have special guests. It's a blast. It's a hoot. So pick your show, and you can get your tickets if you go down here, Freedom Roadshow tickets. So say you want to go to the first show, the opening show in Sonoma, California, which is Northern California. Venue and time are to be determined. Saturday shows are sometime in the middle of the day till the evening. We do Wednesday, Saturday shows. Wednesday shows are nighttime shows. It's $25 to get in. Defer the costs of all this traveling and all the place rental and all that. And you can buy it now. Get your seat now. And those are the cities we're going to in the first leg. And that is on February 5th in Sonoma, February 9th in Santa Barbara, LA on the 12th, San Diego on the 16th, Phoenix on the 19th, and Vegas on the 26th. We'll hit it with a bang in Vegas. Again, we've done Vegas before. It's a blast. So pick your show and get your tickets if you want to go. It's only $25 per person. All right. Let's talk about silver. Here's where we are. JP Morgan has been told to stand down. They have violated the conditions of that stand down. So who knows what they're going to do now. The DOJ can reopen the case, can charge them on RICO charges if they do anything they don't want them to do. But so far, JP Morgan has stayed away from the silver, not the silver derivatives, those continue to rise. I think it's at $30 billion worth of silver derivatives. But the comics, they've basically been banned from the comics, so they get all the other guys to do their dirty work. Bank of America is the big monster. Bank of America has a massive 800 million ounce derivative position. A lot of that on the comics, a lot more on their leasing and swapping book. I'm adding swapping because I just noticed something. Leasing and swapping. Ted Butler thinks they're all leases. I think they could be swaps as well for gold, silver swaps. Keep it off the books. Bank of America has a lot of gold gains on their books. So hey, let's strike up a deal and swap metal, and then we can deliver on the comics, which I'll show you in a second. But silver is caught between a range, and that range has to stay there for Bank of America to tell the auditors that, hey, look, we have a flat book. We have, for example, 400 million shorts at $25, $26, and 400 million shorts at $20 or $21, which it's break even. Don't worry about it, Mr. Regulator. Huge liability here. Bank of America is completely exposed to the upside, unlimited upside. You short something, you have unlimited losses potential. So they are fighting for their lives. They're getting help from JP Morgan and friends. They're trying to orchestrate and manipulate their way out of this. We'll see how that goes. So it is so important that Bank of America has the silver price below $25, below the moving averages. That's what they're protecting. The CFTC is non-existent on this. They know what's going on. And it might have been a one year leeway on this, which is the first quarter. Remember, the first quarter last year was actually in the end of it was the end of January is when all that chaos hit. And Rustin Benham said, we were able to tamp down the price. They tamped down the price with 1 year silver derivatives that are coming due January and February and all this year. So crazy times in our rigged markets. All I'm telling you is you have a short window of opportunity to get your hands on physical silver. Contact Andy Scheckman, andy@milesfranklin.com. If you don't have a silver dealer and you can't drive over there, contact Andy. Get your silver. Let me say it again. Get your silver. Who knows how this will all work out? Probably they'll just take Bank of America and say, oh, you're in double secret probation. Everything will have to be settled, probably in cash, and then we'll move on with a new system. It's going to get ugly, basically is what I'm saying. Well, here's why I think that Bank of America did some kind of swap deal with JP Morgan. We already saw that in December, Bank of America delivered 4,900 and some contract. Basically, just keep it below 5,000, which is 25 million ounces of silver, $2 billion. Look what Bank of America delivered here in gold. Wow. And look who took it all. 11,000 contracts, which is what, that's times 100. That's a lot of gold. So 11,000, how much? 701 times 100 ounces per contract was 1.17 million ounces of gold. What's gold right now? Times 1,800. Amazing, 2 billion. So that's what happened. Bank of America borrowed $2 billion worth of gold or worth of silver from JP Morgan. They got in trouble, and Bank of America then paid back JP Morgan $2 billion worth of silver. It's a game. It's a con. The CFTC is too freaking stupid to figure this out, but everybody else knows it. Get your silver. Get your silver. What this tells me is also that Bank of America can't pay back the $800 million in silver. They're going to have to pay with their gold holdings, which are sitting on their books. And JP Morgan just sitting there, ching ching, ringing the cash register, ching ching, ching ching, ching ching. And then JP Morgan will use that gold to further short on the comics. It's a con, it's a game, but it's a game we live in, and we're trying to break free from that. Get your physical silver now. As far as cryptos, 100% manipulated. Don't forget it. They can click a mouse and put the price to negative $40, just like silver, just like gold. That's the world we live in. The only way you can survive in the crypto world is to take your coins and hodl them, get them off the exchanges in your own possession, and wait for all this bullshit to transpire. And the trigger. Those of you who have joined the private road on the road to Ruta have watched this video on the timeline from December 21st to April 2022. I talked a lot about Evergrande. When are they going to pull the trigger? When are they going to pull the trigger? Will it be December 31st? So all these, everybody who has it on their books, Evergrande debt on their books, will have to declare it. Or will it be the beginning of December of 2022, which we are in? Voila, it is the beginning of January 2022. Evergrande shares halted, set to release inside information. China Evergrande Group shares have been suspended from trading on Monday, pending the release of inside information, the embattled property developer said without elaborating. Evergrande, the most indebted developer, is struggling to repay more than $30 billion in liabilities. It's more than that, by the way. It's so much more than that. They got guarantees. I think the most important thing right now is, let's see. This is what's happened, and this is so much bigger than the $30 billion. Local media reported over the weekend that a city government in the Chinese resort island of Hainan has ordered Evergrande on December 30th to demolish its 39 residential buildings within 10 days due to illegal construction. So not only did they borrow $300 billion, not only did they forward sell a hell of a lot of condos, they built them all under shitty building codes, horribly built buildings, and now China's saying go demolish them all. Wow. What a waste. But also, Evergrande is the canary in the coal mine. You are going to see the losses in Evergrande are going to trickle throughout all of the building sector in China, in the United States of America as well. We've hit peak bubbletum in everything except silver, and we're going to see the reversal of that very soon. And gold and cryptos. So there you go. Local media reported a Chinese government cannot make this kind of decision without telling the entire party, the Chinese Communist Party, that they're going to do this. Chinese Communist Party probably told them to do it. So that is the plan. Destroy the buildings, destroy Evergrande. I don't know what Evergrande's going to say later today, but voila, that's what you have. Not only are they in debt for $300 billion, missed their payments last week, but all that buildings that they built are shit, and many of them will have to be torn down, even the ones that are occupied. There is no getting out of this. And the lawsuits, they're going to use whatever cash they have left to give back to the Chinese people. The foreign debtors are going to have to write off 100%. And then that triggers a derivative bubble implosion, and voila, bang, 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 bang. All right. Watch Tether in this collapse also. All right. And what's going on the home front? Voila, the Warren Biden bank heist, a coup at the FDIC breaks norms as signals more political control of finance. Elizabeth Warren finally got her woman. That is, the senator and her many acolytes in the Biden administration have succeeded in ousting Jelena McWilliams as the chair of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corp. The FDIC chair is now out. The coup deserves attention because of its norm-breaking precedent and what it signals for bank mergers and possibly independent regulatory agencies. Ms. McWilliams resigned on December 31st to avoid more turmoil at the bank regulator. No, she knows what's coming. Imagine the chaos at FDIC. When all the banks go down, FDIC doesn't have much money. Clearly, they can't cover all their guarantees. They're going to have to go to Congress. Congress is going to say, okay, FDIC is guaranteed quadrillions in derivatives as well as the banking account, checking account, savings account. Good luck. Good luck getting FDIC insurance paid off. Again, money in your own possession, wealth in your own possession. If it's held by the FDIC, who knows what the hell's going to happen? Now, the FDIC could be part of the reallocation program, along with Social Security, things like that. Probably will get approved for that. Question is, a lot of these bankers play these games with FDIC. They have 1,000 dependents. And for every dependent, you get $250,000 worth of coverage, supposedly. They might change all the rules. I don't know. But you'd be better off not holding physical cash, silver and gold at home. Coinage, yeah, I own a lot of coinage. Like regular quarters, half dollars, not silver. That is the coinage that I'm hoarding. Why? Because it's different than the Federal Reserve notes. Federal Reserve notes will go down with the banks. The coins are the money of the United States of America. They'll probably be used in the future, along with a new form of money. Don't know how that's going to go down yet, though. But if you're interested, go to the FDIC. You can read her resignation letter. She kept it very professional. She didn't say she was kicked out. She says, "Oh, I've strived well to the people I work with are great." No, give me a break. Insane. Insanity goes on. This is just the first working day of the new year. It's going to be a good new year for the Road to Ruta followers. Stay tuned as far as the road shows. To find the road show, go to roadtoruta.com right up here. Click on road show. It'll show you where you can get your tickets. And that's it. Check out the timeline for all you private road members. And if you want to join the private road, yes, we are still giving away 50 T-Fuel with every subscription, 1 year subscription. 50 T-Fuel mailed to your front desk, to your house, your front door, or we'll transfer it to your wallet. This is Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, Charlie's here. Thank you, Charlie, for coming. We're big fans of your coins.
Me too. Can you sing? No.
So, by the way, Charlie, we wrote a song for your coin and what we think is going to happen to it. I don't know if it will happen, but I'm really excited about it. It's called Litecoin is the Right Coin. And I know you believe that, right? Okay. So, your name is used in the song. Have you ever been in the song? You're going to like it. It's fun. Are you guys ready? Well, first of all, look at all these crazy people, right? How many people like Litecoin? How many people are happy that many years ago Charlie was sitting at his computer and said, "Hey, you know, I'm going to make a clone of Bitcoin, but it's got to be faster, it's got to be cheaper, it's got to be better. I'm going to make it the silver of Bitcoin's gold." Thank you for that. That was a good moment. That was a great moment. So this is our tribute to Litecoin. And to you people. You lovely, crazy people. Ready? We're going to go fast or slow? We got drums.
It's your song.
Like I'm ready, no. Hey, the crypto love, are you wondering what to do? Where to put your money down? Grow the most for you, where they grow you all these choices. Afraid you're going to lose. I told you going to platform, you know you got to choose. And when the bank is out to get you, the comments on the range. Litecoin is the right one as a means of exchange. Well, Charlie is the man, the one that you can trust. The nicest guy in cryptos, and now that's a must. When he sold all his Litecoin, donation to the cause. He still works his ass off, fixing all the flaws. You see, Charlie has a plan, and bankers can't make change. Litecoin is the right one as a means of exchange. It's way too goddamn slow. Too many confirmations, what did the court just do? Well, I just Bitcoin cash, didn't really scale and grow. And she always scares me till we can pick the whole damn show. But we got a new song, everything's about to change. The Litecoin is a Litecoin as a means of exchange. The Litecoin is a Litecoin as a means of exchange. You can buy a cup of coffee, now Litecoin is a ring. My bank is on cell phone, I walk in any store. I scan the code, no time to load, I'm walking out the door. And every crypto has a purpose, everything's about to change. The Litecoin is a Litecoin as a means of exchange. You really looking pretty. I don't think you help me keep in the nitty-gritty. You see, I live in the crypto, that sounding kind of true. You're just a bad, it's kind of sad. I hear them all in the zoo. You see, I'm looking for a use case when banks go down the drain. And Litecoin is a Litecoin as a means of exchange. And Litecoin is a Litecoin as a means of exchange. You could buy a cup of coffee, the lightning is a ring. My bank is on a cell phone. You're walking in the store. I scan the code, no time to load. I'm walking out the door. And every crypto's got a purpose. Everything's about to change. And Litecoin is the Litecoin as a means of exchange. Litecoin is the Litecoin as a means of exchange. You can buy a cup of coffee. The lightning is a ring. My bank is on a cell phone. I'm walking in the store. I scan the code, no time to load. I'm walking out the door. And every crypto has a purpose. Everything's about to change. Litecoin is a Litecoin as a means of exchange. So fun. So fun.